Yes, student, now I am again giving you some more clues and definitions about the oxidation reaction and also redox reaction. In previous period, we have seen about the oxidation. That is, the oxidation is the addition of oxygen to any species. Like here, few definitions which we have checked earlier. What? First one, addition of oxygen. Addition of oxygen to any species. Any species. Okay. Can you give its example? Say C plus O2 gives what? CO2. That means the oxygen is added to carbon so that carbon converts into carbon dioxide. That means now the oxygen is added to carbon. So what we can say? We can say the carbon is oxidized. Carbon is oxidized to carbon dioxide. Isn't it? One more definition we have seen. Release or removal of hydrogen. Release of removal of hydrogen. Hydrogen. Okay. For this we can see like 2HI when heated it decomposes to H2 plus I2. So what we can say? We can say hydroiodic acid. Okay, hydroiodic acid is oxidized to what? I2 because H2 is released from it. H2 is released, isn't it? So in this way we can also explain what? Oxidation. Can you give some more examples? Addition of electronegative species. Electronegative species. Addition of electronegative species. Now electronegative species means what? Non-metallic species. Non-metallic species. These are called what? Electronegative in nature, which are present in right side of the periodic table. Like when sodium, okay, and oxygen is reacted, okay, it converts into Na2O, isn't it? Now what? If you balance reaction, it will become 2O2. Okay, this is 2Na2O, or okay, Na2O, or this is, sorry, 2Na2O, and this is 4Na. So what we say? We can say sodium is oxidized. Sodium is oxidized to Na2O. Why? Because oxygen, that is what? Electronegative species. Electronegative species. Okay, that is, you can say what? Non-metallic species. Non-metallic species is added to it. This is called what? Also oxidation. So we can say the sodium is oxidized to what? Sodium oxidized. Sodium oxide. Okay, this is called what? Oxidation. Okay, can you think few more reactions? That is, for few more definitions. What is this? Increase in the positive charge. Increase in the positive charge. Getting? Student, there are some metallic species which can be shown by two or more type of positive charge. Okay, like you know that iron can be presented as Fe plus 2 and also one Fe plus 3, that is ferrous and ferric. Okay, lead, okay, Pb plus 1 and Pb plus 2. Copper, Pb plus 1 and Pb plus 2. Isn't it? So species, some species are there, some metallic species are there which can be given by more than one positive charge. Okay, that is number of positive charge. So here we can express it like here, when sodium reacts with oxygen. Now the positive charge on sodium, being it is solid, this is what, 0. But when it converts into Na2O, now its positive charge becomes what? 1. That means what? That means you can say Na, earlier having positive charge what? 0, is on heating converted into what? Na plus. That is what? The formation of positive charge or increase in the positive charge is known as oxidation. Like one of the reaction we have studied, when FeSO4, that is 2FeSO4, is strongly heated, in the activity we have seen, then it converts into what? Fe2O3. Okay, I am not showing rest of the species, just I have to show some species. Like this is called ferrous sulfate. Okay, and here in ferrous sulfate, Fe is present in plus 2 form, which is getting converted into, here now the Fe, it is in which form? Plus 3 form. That means what? Here the one of the electron is released. Similarly here one of the electron is released. Therefore again we can say one more definition on this basis. What? Release of electron is known as oxidation. Is known as oxidation. So these are the few more examples. Release of electron is known as oxidation. Like here, Mg, when react with O2, it forms what? MgO. Isn't it? You can write here 2Mg and O2 MgO. Actually, this reaction can be written in two parts. Part number A, what? The Mg solid, okay, when heated converts into Mg and what? Plus 2, plus it released what? 2 electron. So what we are saying? The Mg is oxidized to MgO. This is what? Oxidation or oxidized. And this oxidation is due to release of these 2 electrons. Isn't it? That means there are number of definitions which represent what? Oxidation. Yes, student, now we are going to observe some processes, okay, or reactions which are related to oxidation and which takes place in our everyday life. Okay, so I am just taking few examples which are given in your NCERT book. What is that? The first process is corrosion. First process is what? Corrosion. Student, I think you all know about corrosion. So what is corrosion? Corrosion, reaction, okay, of metals. Reaction of metals with, okay, some atmospheric substances, acids, okay, alkalis, okay, and conditions. Okay, so that they converts into their compound forms, okay, called corrosion. Okay, example. The well-known example is what? You all know. What is this? Rusting of iron. Student, what is iron? Iron, this is what? Fe. Okay, its symbol is Fe. When the pure Fe solid, okay, or any of the article made up of iron is exposed in atmosphere, that is open atmosphere, like where you can find O2, you can find CO2, you can find what? H2O. Then time being, it converts into red brown color substance. This red brown color substance is called Fe2O3 dot XH2O. This is known as hydrated ferric oxide. Isn't it? This hydrated ferric oxide is also in common language simply known as what? Rust. Okay, student, the rusting in iron or rusting of iron, okay, causes lot of damages in the old or new buildings. Say per annum, millions of iron articles are replaced due to they caused by what? Rusting. That is what? Corrosion. So the corrosion is one of the very, very fatal problem for economy and the iron industries. Getting? Say one more corrosion, okay, in silver. Student, sometime you are wearing the jewelries, that is ornaments made up of silver. The natural pure, okay, silver, it is white in color and a brilliant white in color. Therefore, we are using it as what? Ornament. But when it exposed to atmosphere where some substances are present, then after some time, that is 6 to 8 months, its brilliance gets damaged. That is what becomes faded. And what? You can say black whitish layers is getting deposited over the silver ornament. Therefore, okay, when in a particular vacation, when there is a need to wear such ornament, we are cleaning, okay, this tarnished surface of silver by brush or by toothpaste, etc. Isn't it? So why do and how does the corrosion occurs in silver? Student, silver is chemically what? Its chemical symbol is Ag. When it reacts with atmospheric hydrogen sulfide gas, okay, hydrogen sulfide gas, now it converts into what? Ag2S. Okay, Ag2S. This Ag2S is known as silver sulfide. Okay, that means what? Its color, its brilliant white color is getting changed and becomes what? Dull color. Okay, this is due to formation of silver sulfide in its layer. Okay, again corrosion in copper. Okay, formation of green layer, or coating. Sometime I think you have observed at your home when the copper utensils, okay, becomes little green color. This is due to formation of what? Green coating. Now, what is the compound present in green coating? So, student, copper when exposed to atmosphere, where there is what? Alkali. There is what? Carbon dioxide. Okay, such substances are there. So, it becomes converted to copper carbonate and copper hydroxide. Okay, this is responsible for green coating. Okay, this is called alkaline copper carbonate. What is this? Alkaline copper carbonate. So all these things is due to what? Rusting. Student, when we will study about the third chapter where there is metal, then we will study in detail about the corrosion. Okay, there is one complete topic, but only here we are checking the oxidation reactions in daily life. Therefore, in short, I am explaining it. One more thing is there, which is known as rancidity. Getting? What is rancidity? Okay. Sometime when we used to go outside and we are buying pakoras, samosa, etc., what we observe, we are feeling that the samosa or the pakoda is not giving the taste for which we are eating it. Okay, it gets what? Spoil. Okay, it gives some different type of taste. Why? It is because if the samosa or the pakoda given by the restaurant is not fresh, but it is of 1 day before, 2 days before, or of 5 to 6 hours before. Actually what the shopkeeper are doing, they are preparing samosas or pakoda in the morning, and suppose they are unable to sell it, okay, and you reach to them in the evening, that time what? They are serving it saying that it is fresh, but simple by taste you can see it gets what? Spoiled. This is called what? It is because it becomes rancid. So what is rancidity? Spoilage of food materials, food or oily food materials. You can say oily food materials, okay, by the oxidation, okay, and so its taste becomes changed. This process is known as what? Rancidity. That is simply spoiling of food material, especially which food material? Oily food materials. Getting? Like samosa, pakoda, wrappers, etc. Okay, we are using it now, dosa, etc. Okay, idli. So its taste becomes changed. This process is known as rancidity. Student, might you have seen that you are buying potato wrappers, kurkure wrappers. You have seen that their packets are highly shallow. When you opens it, one of the gas is getting releases. At sudden, air is getting releases, and you will find only very few pieces of wrappers, few pieces of kurkures. Why? In earlier it looks very big, but when we tore it, it becomes very small. That is, only few wrapper pieces are there. Why? Because to save it by rancidity, nitrogen gas is added to it. Now, what is the role of nitrogen gas? Nitrogen gas is added, but before the oxygen gas is completely removed from the packet. Why? Because the oxygen causes what? Oxidation process. Okay, if there will be no oxygen, then there will be no oxidation process. And only to prevent the oxidation process, oxygen is removed, and besides of it, nitrogen is added to it. Okay, so the nitrogen prevents what? Rancidity. Isn't it? So this is known as what? Rancidity. You can make short notes. What is rancidity? Why it causes? Okay, and how to prevent the rancidity. Is it clear? Yes, student. Next one is reduction reactions. That means what? Opposite of oxidation reactions. Okay, although few definitions we have checked in earlier class, but again, along with those definitions, I am going to tell you some new definitions. So, the definition number 1, what is this? Addition of hydrogen. Addition of hydrogen, okay, to any species. Any species, okay, is known as what? Reduction. Like Cl2 when reacts with H2, that is the Cl2 gas and H2 gases are react together by applying proper conditions, then they converts into 2HCl. So what we say? We say that chlorine gas is converted into HCl, that is, it is getting what? Reduced. It is getting what? Reduced. So we can say chlorine gas is reduced to what? HCl. HCl, that is hydrochloric acid, because H2 is added to it. Student, one more very important process is there, which is called Haber process, to which ammonia, like very important, okay, compound is manufactured. This is also the example of reduction reaction. Like when nitrogen gas reacts with hydrogen gas, it converts into ammonia. That is, the nitrogen is reduced to ammonia because the hydrogen is added to it. Second one, gaining of electron by any species. This process is also known as reduction. Now what? Gaining of electron. Therefore, it is opposite of oxidation. In oxidation, loss of electron. And here what? Gain of electron. Isn't it? Like copper 2 cation, okay, when gains 2 electron, we can write it what? Aqueous. It get convert into Cu, and Cu is what? Solid. So this copper 2 cation, that is aqueous solution of copper 2 cation, gains electron and converts into copper. That is reduction reaction. Okay, few more reactions are there, like Zn 2 cation. Okay, you have to write it what? Aqueous, when gains 2 electron, it converts into what? Zn, and Zn what? Solid. So gaining of electron takes place. Therefore, this process is known as reduction reaction. Third one is in oxidation. What I told you, addition of oxygen. So on the basis of it, its opposite form will be what? Removal of oxygen. Removal of oxygen. Like here, in electrolysis of water, we have seen one thing. When to the water, the electric current is passed. This is electrolysis. It converts into hydrogen gas plus what? Oxygen gas. You can balance it, 2H2O, H2 plus O2. You do write here what? 2H2 plus O2. In this process, what happens? H2O, okay, is getting converted into H2. This is called what? A reduction. This is called what? A reduction. Why? Because oxygen, which was earlier attached with hydrogen, is released from hydrogen. Therefore called a reduction. So can you write the writing work for it? How the water is getting reduced to hydrogen and oxygen? This is due to what? Reduction. So these are few reactions which shows what? Reduction. Moreover, we can write decrease in positive charge. Decrease in positive charge. Positive charge is also known as what? Reduction. Now decrease in positive charge means what? Say suppose iron, which is present in +3 form, okay, when it gains 1 electron, now it converts into Fe+2. So here decrease in positive charge, that is +3 to +2. But again simply you can see here, this is what? Gain of electron, which we have already checked. Okay. Now student, I told you in the redox reaction, the reduction and the oxidation process takes place simultaneously. Isn't it? That means one of the species is getting oxidized, the another species is getting reduced. Like here, redox reaction. In the redox reaction, what we are saying? Reduction, okay, and oxidation takes place simultaneously. Okay, like I can tell you one example, very simple example. Okay, C plus O2 converted into CO2. Okay, now let's take a simple example. What? Carbon is oxidized to carbon dioxide. Say, number A, we can say carbon is oxidized to what? Carbon dioxide. Isn't it? That means the oxidation of carbon is due to what? Oxygen. Okay, that is the oxidation of carbon is due to what? Oxygen. Is due to oxygen. Okay, from here we can generate one more content. Okay, this is known as what? Oxidizing agent. So what is oxidizing agent? Species in a reaction causes oxidation of other species. Okay, other species called oxidizing agent. Now that is oxygen in abo reaction. Is an oxidizing agent. Is it clear? here we are observing what? Oxidizing agent. So opposite to oxidizing agent, we can write one more. What? Reducing agent. Reducing agent. So what is reducing agent? Species which causes reduction of other species in the chemical reaction. Okay, like carbon is a reducing agent. Carbon is a reducing agent. Now, how it is reducing agent? Because now the carbon is reduced here. This is what? Carbon is reduced. Therefore, what we say? Carbon is what? Oxidizing agent. Oxidizing agent. And oxygen is what? Reducing agent. This is what? Reducing agent. Getting? So now the carbon is reducing agent because it reduces what? Oxygen. In this way, you can find some reactions involving reduction and oxidation, and in this reaction you can find reducing agent and oxidizing agent.